Hello everybody and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, so please do take whatever does resonate with you and simply leave the rest of it aside. Now if you do have any questions, if you would like to contact me, may it be for a reading or may it be for a question, please do not hesitate. You have all my information right below into the YouTube description box, contact, and the list of readings. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always greatly appreciated. So with no further ado, I want to begin this reading here. So these are messages from the universe for you. As usual, you take whatever is good for you, leave the rest aside. Let me reveal what is in the cards for you. We're going to be speaking here about revelation. We're going to move on to some independence. We have some divine wisdom, and we are going to conclude with some humor. So let's start it all off over here with a little bit of a revelation for you. Now, there are moments when synchronicity brings every single one of the elements together for a flash of insight to simply rise up in you in a glorious type of epiphany, if you will. Whatever was not clear becomes crystalline in just one instant. It's as if you are able to simultaneously perceive every facet in a diamond, and you know without a doubt that you are on the right track, as deep understanding sinks into your very soul. And in this moment, there's change, there's transformation that takes place, and a transcendent moment is offered to you as an extraordinary gift. Now, is one of those times. This is about sometimes life throws you a curveball, and it feels like you have been hit by lightning. Perhaps a romantic partner betrays you suddenly, or there's an illness that strikes someone close to you, or a job that you expected fell through, or the new employee turns out to be, not so good, or you get a huge tax bill. No matter what the subject, your task is to pivot and to course, okay? Correct according to the needs of the event. So even if you don't understand what's happening, don't second guess yourself. Some things are not meant to be predictable, and detours may be exactly what it is that you need right now. Now, loss or bad news aren't the only options in this situation. You may have just been offered something that you've always wanted, such as a proposal from a lover, or a better job, or a chance to move. Your tendency might be to try to control the circumstances, or even worry that you just may not be prepared for that change. The universe wants to remind you that the great goddess here is never going to give you more than what you can handle. Your alignment task is to surrender to what is exactly in front of you. And you know what? You can definitely do this. Moving on to your second message over here, we have Lilith with some independence. Now, do you sometimes fear being maybe independent? Or you may have been conditioned to believe that the only way to have close relationships is to become enmeshed and entangled with others. That's a possibility also. Do you long for independence and breathing space, yet you kind of fear reprisal should you choose to detach from unhealthy companions or situations? You are going to need courage for the alignment task here. You need to walk away, and you need to establish a more empowered sense of self by saying no to the relationships that are draining your very life force right now. Sometimes people attract drama into their lives to avoid accountability. And this just enables this dynamic, and it helps you avoid the responsibility that's actually required when you have no one else to blame for the conditions of your life. Other people's chaos becomes a smokescreen that muddies the real truth, and deep down you are afraid of the consequence of taking charge of your life. However, all is not lost. You would not be here. You would not be here listening to these words, to this message, and if you weren't ready or you weren't strong enough to make these changes. You are up leveling your life right now. The universe is beside you to lend you the strength and the courage to do the right thing for yourself and for others. Moving on to Sophia with some divine wisdom. Now, human wisdom comes from personal experience, but divine wisdom is unknown to our life experience. And when we ask for help, we are asking for guidance from a source greater than us, a great unknowable mystery. And when we receive it, it's often life-altering, and it affects us in ways that are simply beyond our comprehension. So, the universe arrives here to show you how fate and destiny can operate in relationships to synchronicity. When you least expect it, opportunities and meetings are going to spring up as if out of nowhere, and your life is going to begin to work out. And you sense your alignment with a higher purpose and a power. You need to trust that you are divinely protected and directed. Practice the act of faith before results. This is definitely an essential key in co-creating your world. So when you are disconnected from your higher power, you begin to believe that you alone are the source of abundance in life. It's wise to commit to a conscious and a deliberate daily connection to a higher power. And when you forget to do this, you may place too much attention on materialism, on work, on money, on goals. Now, the universe is reminding you that it is the spiritual aspect and the invisible aspect, the essence of your desires, that means more than the actual form. You may be mistaking something false for divine guidance. Right now, it is time for you to come back into alignment and to receive true divine guidance that is divested from wishful thinking or ego attachments. Opening to the wisdom of the mystery of the universe is your alignment task right now. You need to let the universe guide you to your magic. The most meaningful and beautiful expressions of yourself are definitely waiting for you. And to conclude, let's just finish this up with a little bit of humor. Now, laughter, they say, is the best medicine, right? And it's exceptionally healing at this time for you. You need to keep your focus on fun and positivity, and you need to see the any humor that you can. Life is not meant to be all work, no play, all focus, no release. Humor fosters resilience, and lightheartedness alleviates emotional pain, giving you a much needed break from all those burdens and speed of life. And now is the time for you to be silly, to laugh more, even take up laughing yoga if necessary, okay? So, yes, the world is absolutely serious and under your dreams and your desires, but the universe is reminding you to enjoy your life also and to have some fun. Okay, maybe you've been taking yourself and your life a little bit too seriously lately. Maybe life has become a little bit of a burden. Maybe you're feeling indentured to a project or person, and the heaviness of it all is just making it too difficult to believe that there could be a relief somehow, somewhere. Well, the laughing here Goddess has arrived to let you know to stop this right now and to be playful. Look for the funny, the ridiculous, the foolish in the world. It is time for you to have some comedy. Okay? This is the right way to balance all the hard work that you've been doing lately. You are so very loved. And this does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting messages. If you do have any questions, you would like to contact me, please do so. All my information is right below into the YouTube description box. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel, and I do wish you a beautiful day. I thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages. Many blessings to you.